Um, Bro, it's a thoughtful call to think about this, especially around Father's Day, just to think. Like, I think what I would do, I would write down the stuff maybe that you feel like you didn't get, and then you'll kind of have your answers, I think. For me, I think some of it would have just been direction. It would have been like, maybe if my father would have put his hand on the back of my neck more. That's like a very fatherly son or parental type of thing. The back of the neck. And not looking at your children with judgment. I was looked at with judgment a lot, mostly judgment. In fact, probably 250% judgment. So that's how I learned that the only way to operate in the world was judgment. That was like the currency. It was like, oh, I'm going to judge you. That's kind of how I showed affection, was through, oh, I'm going to judge you less. If that sounds, I don't know if that sounds real to anybody or not. You think that's real, Halston?
That's actually really interesting.
But yeah.
Why do you think that is?
Oh, well, I think it makes perfect sense, because if somebody judges, if the only look I see in a parent's eyes is judgment, then that's all I'm going to do of myself. And it's all I'm going to do probably of others, especially if it's like if there's like intimacy or just communication. So, yeah, that's what I did.